Welcome everyone to another episode of the Brice Side. We are here today at Drift Reservoir, to be precise, Drift Dam. When we first started the channel over a year ago, I went to Boscathno. Sorry, I'm just watching my step. It's a bit steep. And Boscathno is a small little reservoir at Haymore. So I thought I would continue in the vein of that and just have a little look at Drift, which is right there. Shelley, Matilda and AJ are already crossing. Actually, it's quite picturesque. Nice. This grass is a bit wet. There, we made it. So according to some information I'm reading online, the surface area is 65 acres and the maximum depth 48 feet. It's quite impressive. Water volume 260 million gallons. That's imperial gallons. Slightly larger than a US gallon. Here we go. Fun facts. Oh, maximum length 1,200 yards. Huh. Someone's got their boat tied up to a little jetty over there. That would be very nice. Just a little sail around the reservoir. It's very calm and peaceful today. It's not cold. We're in sort of late October now. Definitely not cold. Nice. So reading off of the website, the reservoir was given statutory approval in 1938, but construction was deferred until after World War II. Wow!
We were running all the way.
You did a good job. Wow, that's nice. You gonna run back? Should we run? Well, I'm not gonna run. I suppose I could run. Should we run? Bet I beat you. Oh no! Go, go, go! Don't look down. So yeah, as I was saying, work finally commenced in March of 1959, with the reservoir and the dam being completed in 1961. Interesting. Oh no, they're coming back! So when it became a reservoir, the Valley of Trewidden Dean, now known as the Lost Valley, had to be evacuated, starting in 1938, with the last family leaving in 1961. The valley was cleared of trees before building started, and most of Nanquitho Farm and farmhouse is now underwater. The water level in the reservoir sometimes drops low enough to reveal the remains of houses. Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember it in the 70s, but yeah, so it happened so it dropped low enough in the 70s and it dropped low enough in the 90s, and also in the summer of 2018 the water level dropped low enough so that you could see what remains of the farm down there in the depths. So it reminds me of, obviously this is much, much smaller, but in Brittany in France there's a lake, I'm not going to pronounce this right, but Lake Gerladan, and there was a whole village that had to be evacuated when that was built back in the 20s, 30s. And a few years ago, the whole reservoir was drained for building work, so they could basically shore up the dam at the far end. And during that time, I think it was drained for quite a while, a few months. And you could actually walk around the village. It was really fascinating. There were still like tree stumps there. There was old like mile markers on the like milestones on the floor. It really was quite fascinating to see these ruined houses that you could just walk around. The fireplaces, yeah, really strange. Obviously, this is nothing on that scale, but actually, it would be kind of neat to see that farmhouse again.
Once upon a time, there was somebody walking across the dam to get down to swim.
Right?
But suddenly, some raining grass came.
Oh no! Raining grass!
It was so strong that it drowned it down.
Oh no!
Suddenly, someone really secret came and rescued them.
Ah.
Lighted
Perfect.
it on the dam and waited until it wakes up.
So they were okay?
But when they heard the voice, it flew off and happily ever after. The end.
So right at the end of the dam, the far end of it, there's this. And no public access. So that's a shame. So actually we can't really, which is a shame. I thought actually that trail looks quite trail-like and we could walk in that direction, but I'm not going to take any chances. If it says no, if it says there's no access, then we're not going to do it. But that's a shame. I do find that dams are quite impressive structures. I mean, you think of the engineering that's gone into that, and this is a tiny, tiny dam, you know, in the grand scheme of things. I mean, it's, you know, I mean, you can't compare it to the Hoover Dam or anything of that sort of, you know, class of dam, but, you know, still the principle of the engineering, it's the same, isn't it? I mean, you think how many gallons of water that wall is holding back. That wall holding back millions of gallons. Looks like somebody's got a very nice homestead up there. Little balcony on it. Maybe that's, yeah, they're going to be the owners of that boat, I assume. That's very nice. Nice view to wake up to every morning. So we're standing right on the centre of the dam. And there it goes. No access in there, that's a shame. I'd like to have a little look around in there. Safety first, a little life buoy, or life buoy, whichever way you pronounce it. Let's have a little explore and see where this leads us. Dang, I should have counted the steps. I'm not going to do it now. Maybe I'll count them on the way up. actually just occurred to me that this dam is exactly 60 years old. If it was completed in 1961, we're now 2021. That's 60 years. This little metal footbridge is locked, so I can't stand on it, but I can get up onto the step and get that perspective. Not that my zoom is good enough, but it looks like... Is that Matilda, AJ and Shellbell? Hello up there! You alright, AJ? Tinkerbum, you okay? Those steps! Obviously, access into the inner workings. Oh, I'd love to go in there, that'd be awesome. I think that would be frowned upon. And of course impossible, because I'm sure it's locked. Eight. Well, that's 8 steps. Let's count the rest. I'll tell you at the top. $39, $40, $41, $42, $43, $44, $45, $46, $47, $48, $49, $50, $51, $52, $53. Okay, I think that was 88 steps, but there was a lot of noise coming my way, so I might have miscounted. So give or take 1 or 2, 88 steps. Nice. So we're done with Drift Dam and the reservoir. We're going to see if we can find 2 standing stones. They're supposed to be quite impressive. They're just up the road a little bit. They're called the Sisters. So let's see if we can find them. One little last sweep from the top of the hill. Here they are, the 2 sisters. 2 old standing stones. So they stand, we're about 100 yards off of the A30 in a farm field, but I do believe there is public access. Well, I hope so, because I'm here. Yeah. Very cool. They stand about 6.5 feet tall. Goodness knows how much they weigh. I wouldn't want to find out. And apparently the taller one of the 2, which is going to be that one, is said to look like an old lady in a cloak. I don't know if I see an old lady in a cloak, but she is impressive nonetheless. The 2 sisters. Fascinates me. I do wonder who built them and for what purpose. Obviously religious. Fascinating. I wonder how many sunrises and sunsets they've both seen over the thousands of years they've stood here. It's pretty neat. What I love in this frame is the juxtaposition of the modern telegraph pole and then these ancient beasties. So, from Drift, that is going to do it for this episode of the Brice Side. Do hope you enjoyed it. It was fun making. As always, give it a big thumbs up. It really does help the channel grow. Do subscribe to the Brice Side. Hit the notification bell. And you'll never miss out on any of the videos where we just explore Cornwall. And sometimes beyond. We're on social media. We're on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. That's the Brice Side. That's pretty much it. So, from me to you, cheers and gone. Time for a refreshing beverage. Ah, nice.